If you're a creative or you run a business, you know the pressure is on. You've got to create more content, and you've got to do it faster than ever. Well, today, we're going to dive into a real game changer, how AI can completely revolutionize your brand's design process, helping you scale up without losing any quality. So let me just ask you this straight up. Is your design process a bottleneck? You know what I mean, right? That feeling when you're just constantly waiting on visuals while the rest of the world is moving at the speed of light? If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. And here's the thing. There's a really good reason for that bottleneck. We are living in this hyper-visual world. Your brand needs to be everywhere, all the time, with fresh, eye-catching content. We're talking social media posts, video ads, app updates. The demand for great visuals is just relentless. And that brings us right to our first big hurdle, the modern design challenge. How in the world are you supposed to keep up with that demand without your quality taking a nosedive or, completely blowing your budget? Just look at the difference here. On one hand, you've got the old way, traditional design. It's slow, it's expensive, and honestly, it's a real struggle to keep everything looking consistent when you start to grow. But then on the other side, you've got AI-powered design, and that's a whole different story. We're talking rapid production, way more cost-effective, and consistency that scales right along with your brand. So, how do we get from one side to the other? Well, that brings us to a huge shift in thinking. It's time we started seeing AI as our new creative co-pilot. And this, right here, is probably the single most important idea to get your head around. The source material puts it perfectly. AI isn't replacing designers, it's amplifying them. This is not about robots taking over. It's about giving creative people superpowers, letting them bring their vision to life faster and better than ever. Okay, so that's the big idea, but how do you actually make it happen? Let's get practical. We're going to look at the top AI tools that are making this a reality right now. Yep, we're going to break down 8 powerful AI tools that can help your company take its brand to the next level. So let's kick it off with one of the biggest names in the game. First up, Adobe Firefly. This is that creative copilot built right into the Adobe suite that so many of us are already using every day. You can generate these incredible visuals from just a simple text prompt, and because it works seamlessly with Photoshop and Illustrator, it just slides right into your existing workflow. It's an absolute powerhouse for bigger companies that need brand-safe, commercially ready images. Now, if you're looking for pure, high-end creative ideas, you have to check out Midjourney. This tool completely changes how you develop concepts. I mean, think about it. Instead of spending hours hunting for the right stock photo for a mood board, you can generate these beautiful, cinematic quality images in seconds. For creative directors, this is a game changer. But what about video? Well, that's where Runway ML comes in. This is basically an entire production studio right in your web browser. You can generate, edit, and animate visuals in just a fraction of the time it used to take. For any team cranking out short videos for social media or ads, Runway isn't just a tool, it's a huge competitive advantage. Okay, let's talk about the daily grind of creating content. That's where Canva Magic Studio shines. It takes a tool most of us already know and just supercharges it. It automates all those tedious tasks like resizing one design for 5 different platforms. It can even rewrite your copy, all while making sure everything stays perfectly on brand. It frees up social media managers to think about strategy instead of just being content machines. Now let's shift over to product design with Uxard. This tool is all about pure speed. You can literally take a sketch you drew on a napkin, snap a picture, and turn it into a working UI/UX prototype in minutes. It's unbelievable. For founders trying to build an MVP or product teams that need to iterate fast, this just crushes your development timeline. And for anyone starting from square one, there's Luqon. This is an AI-powered brand identity builder. And we're not just talking about a logo here. It builds a complete visual system for you. Logos, color palettes, the whole shebang. For entrepreneurs and small teams, this is huge. You can look professional and polished right from day one. Now, if you're looking for an all-in-one solution, you gotta check out Designs.ai. This is a full creative suite. It does videos, graphics, even AI voiceovers. It's built to manage your entire content pipeline. So if you're an agency juggling a bunch of different clients, this can become the central hub that streamlines everything you do. And finally, let's look at a tool that tackles a very specific but super important part of branding, color. Chroma uses AI to generate endless color combinations that are tailored to your personal taste. But here's the cool part. It helps you find palettes that not only look good, but also connect with your audience on a psychological level. It's brilliant. So let's just pull all that together for a second. As you can see, there's a specialized AI tool for pretty much every creative job you can think of. Whether you're a big enterprise team using Adobe Firefly, a creative director dreaming up ideas with Midjourney, or a designer playing with color and chroma, there's a tool out there built to solve your specific challenges. So, what's the big takeaway here? What does all this mean for you? Well, that brings us to our last section, your amplified future. Honestly, this quote from the source just nails it. The future isn't about humans or machines. It belongs to the hybrid teams, the ones who can masterfully blend that amazing human creativity and strategic insight with the incredible speed and efficiency that AI brings to the table. That is the winning formula. So after looking at these 8 incredible tools, it's pretty clear the question is no longer if you should adopt AI. The real question is, how are you going to bring it into your workflow? So which one of these tools are you going to try first? If you're a creative or you run a business,